Hi there, I'm Jo Robertson. I'm the photographer at Lillian Craze Birth Photography, and tonight I'm joined by a past client of mine, Kerry, who had a motherhood session with me, which is a new thing that I introduced last year. So welcome, Kerry. Thank you for joining me.
Hi.
Right, can you tell us a little bit about what prompted you to get in touch for a motherhood session?
Yeah, well, I've been following you on Instagram for quite a while. I'm a midwife myself, so I find it kind of all the birth photography and things really interesting. So there was a few accounts that I'd followed, kind of on based on that. And you came along to my birth as well. So we afterwards I'd seen that you'd introduced doing the motherhood sessions, and saw that there were some really beautiful images, so thought that would be something really nice to have as kind of a memento of when the girls were so young, and just kind of, it's a lot nicer to have those documentary style images rather than kind of studio ones, because they just mean more, don't they?
Yeah, it's nice as well, I think, from being at home, because you're kind of surrounded by your belongings at the time as well, isn't it? And it gives you that real kind of timeline where you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
And even things like, you know, the height of the kids next to furniture and stuff like that, which I really, really love.
Yeah.
Okay. And you'd said that you'd seen my work before, because I just introduced motherhood, so it was still quite new at the time, but they were enough to kind of spur you on to get in touch, which was lovely. So can you tell us then a little bit about what the experiences are like? Because I know I'm very big on having like a FaceTime call before the session as well, which I think helps women just to get used to me and to talk about what to expect and things like that. To then me coming to your home, what was all that like?
It was really lovely to obviously chat to you kind of first, like you said, is when someone's coming into your house, it's nice to have like at least seen their face before.
Yes.
And also to know kind of what to expect. And I think at the time I was a bit kind of like, well, I'm not really sure what I should wear, and those sorts of, what should I dress the kids in. So it's nice to just kind of have that talk, to just be able to kind of get yourself ready for it beforehand and think about all those sorts of things, and before you're in the moment, and it's kind of a mad panic to find something to wear.
Yeah. I mean, it started off, didn't it, quite relaxed, and then because we did a few on your sofa, didn't we, and then we moved upstairs and we did a few on the bed, and then you felt comfortable enough then that there were kind of you'd seen some shower images that I'd done, and that was something you were interested in having. So that kind of natural progression to the shower was a good experience.
It was really easy. Obviously I feel really comfortable around you. You're, you know, lovely, friendly, and approachable. You just made me feel relaxed. And I think as well, being in your own environment, and especially for Andy, who's 3, like the fact that she was at home in her own environment, she could be a bit more herself and kind of let go a bit more, whereas when we'd had pictures at the hospital, she was very in her shell.
I hadn't met Andy at that point, did I?
No.
But it was definitely being in the home environment, she was much more relaxed, and she really opened up, didn't she? And she started I love the image of her jumping on the bed and things, and she this ice cream, which was just
that was handy, that I could just give her an ice cream to keep her happy as well.
It was lovely, really good.
It was really nice, and it was nice that kind of you gave enough direction just to get nice images, but not so that anything ever felt forced or anything like that. So it was all very natural.
They were lovely. And then what did you think then about, and you said that they slept, didn't they, for hours afterwards, which is a bonus.
They both had like a 2-hour nap.
So that's good, isn't it?
Yes.
And then you had the results then, your gallery, about 10 days later. And what did you think of that? What was that like, going through them and things?
Oh, it was lovely. Obviously, it's nice that it was, 10 days later. I wasn't waiting around for them for ages. But at the same time, I know that you'd put in a lot of time and effort into them. They might just pinged across like later that day.
Yeah.
And obviously they were all beautiful. It's the picking the ones that you want that's the hard bit, because you just fall in love with all of them. Because each one kind of evokes certain emotions in you, doesn't it? So but yeah, obviously all beautiful, and I love the black and white, that it's just got that kind of timeless feel to it. So yeah, really happy with everything.
Excellent. And if you were to give anybody advice then who's thinking about having a motherhood session but is not quite sure about it, do you have any advice you would give them, or make them feel a bit more, it could be something they would like? Or
yeah, I would say definitely do it, because your kids are like only that small for that such a short amount of time, and you blink and you miss it. They grow up so quickly, and it's easy to kind of forget little snippets and things like that, but having those photos, that kind of you've got that snapshot of time to look back on, which is lovely, really.
It's lovely for them as well, isn't it? They're going to grow up and have images of you being a young mum as well when they're young. That's what I love.
Having yourself in the images as well is kind of the main thing for me, because I've got like nearly 1,000 pictures on my phone of my kids, but the amount that I'm in, I could probably count on like one hand. So to actually have those images of you with your children, I think that's like the most kind of precious thing about it.
It's something we don't do enough, I don't think, as mums, is it? We're very busy kind of documenting the everyday, but like you said, a lot of the time we're not in those images. And it's a lovely experience for the mother as well, for you, isn't it? It's
absolutely,
it's really nice.
Just to spend some kind of quality time and do something that you don't normally do, and treat yourself. So it was my kind of 30th present to myself, which was really nice, actually. So
excellent. Thank you so much, Kerry. I hope that's been kind of insightful and helpful for some people who might be thinking about it. Thank you for your time this evening and for chatting with me. And it's really great to catch up with you as well. So I'm going to end it there, and just by saying that if anybody is interested in having a motherhood session, all the details that they need is below this video, and that includes availability and pricing and to book if you'd like to book. Thank you very much once again for joining me tonight, Kerry, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.